As dawn broke with hues of gold and pink, the world seemed like a canvas sprinkled with the promise of enchantment. I found myself standing before an opulent, fairy tale-like school, its corridors twirling like ribbon candy and stairs that wound up to meet cotton candy clouds. Dressed in a delicate lace dress that shimmered in pastels, I was ready for the day ahead. But a whimsical twist of fate had other plans. A sudden splash of rosy pink lemonade spilled onto my dress from nowhere, transforming it into a canvas of playful artistry. Though my heart fluttered in momentary anxiety, the stain transformed into a cascade of cherry blossoms trailing down the fabric. Time whimsically danced in this world. I pranced along the labyrinthine corridors, lured by the lilting tune of a far-off love song. Every step led me deeper into the enchantment, with doorways opening into gardens of floating roses and hallways that ended in cascading waterfalls. Without warning, the world transformed into a moonlit ballroom under a canopy of stars. As I stepped forward, I accidentally sent a silver tray of crystal roses scattering, their petals turning into tiny, glowing fireflies. But before I could gather my wits, a gentle hand reached out to mine. It was Jordan, looking dashing in a suit that glittered like the night sky. With an assuring wink, he led me towards Leah and Max, who were swirling amidst a waltz of floating lanterns. As the evening progressed, Jordan and I painted on luminescent canvases, our hands occasionally brushing against each other. Every brushstroke came to life, creating galaxies and constellations that danced around us. The once spilled lemonade on my dress now seemed like a purposeful prelude to this starry romance. Engrossed in our shared laughter, and the tales spun by our vivid imaginations, I almost didn't notice the soft glow that surrounded us. As Jordan leaned closer, his lips inches away from mine, the world began to fade, replaced by a dizzying sense of euphoria. With a start, I awoke. Nestled in my cozy bed, the magic of the dream still wrapped around me. I realized it was all a product of my vivid imagination. But the warmth in my cheeks and the fluttering in my heart remained, reminding me of the enchanting tales waiting to be written, both in dreams and reality. When dreams crash into reality. Dawn's early light pierced through the blinds, snapping me back to the world of the living. With a groggy sigh, I remembered standing before a dreamy, opulent school. It was laughable, really, because the reality was a squat brick building that had seen better days, and probably better students. In my dream, a delicate, pastel-shimmering lace dress graced my form. Reality check? A mismatched pajama set with one sock on. As for the rosy pink lemonade that transformed into cherry blossoms, here, I found a leftover pizza slice from last night, face-planted into my sheets. Artistry, indeed. I remembered the mesmerizing corridors and moonlit ballrooms. Yet as I tried to stand up, I stumbled over a mountain of laundry, reminding me that the only waltz I'd be doing today would be with the washing machine. That dream transition to the ballroom where I gracefully knocked over a tray of roses. Well, in a real-world equivalent, I managed to knock over my alarm clock and last night's water glass in one fell swoop. Bravo. Dreamy Jordan in his glittery suit was replaced by my cat, Mr. Whiskers, whose judgmental glare seemed to ask, "Did you seriously dream about dancing with that guy again?" Mr. Whiskers' morning greeting was a swipe at my feet. No floating lanterns or waltz here. The vivid painting escapade with Jordan? Well, the closest I got was spilling coffee on my white shirt and watching in dismay as it formed a Rorschach-like blotch. If squinting hard enough, one could perhaps say it looked like a sad walrus? And instead of a near kiss with Jordan, I found my face mashed into my pillow, drool ungracefully marking its territory. But as I grumbled my way to the bathroom to start my day, I couldn't help but chuckle. Dreams might offer an escape, a delightful foray into what-ifs and maybes, but reality, with all its quirks and misadventures, had its own comedic charm. And as another day beckoned, filled with promise and probable mishaps, I was ready to face it. Head on.